Few single days in modern history carry the weight of June 6, 1944. Known simply as D-Day, this massive Allied invasion of Nazi-occupied France became the largest amphibious military operation ever attempted. A single, decisive day that would determine the fate of Europe, and by extension, the entire course of the Second World War. By 1944, Nazi Germany had controlled Western Europe for nearly 4 years. While Soviet forces pushed back German troops in the east, the Western Allies, the United States, Britain, and Canada, alongside other Allied nations, knew that liberating France required a direct assault on Hitler's heavily fortified Atlantic Wall, a chain of coastal defenses stretching across thousands of miles of European coastline. In this journey, we are doing something special. Using advanced artificial intelligence techniques, we have transformed historical photographs, military archives, and wartime footage into vivid, living scenes. So you won't just hear this story, you will witness it, standing as close as anyone ever has to the chaos and courage of the Normandy beaches. Under the command of General Dwight D. Eisenhower, the Allies spent months meticulously planning what would become known as Operation Overlord. Elaborate deception campaigns convinced German high command that the invasion would strike at Calais, the narrowest point across the English Channel, while the true target remained the beaches of Normandy, codenamed Utah, Omaha, Gold, Juno, and Sword. In the early hours of June 6th, thousands of paratroopers dropped behind enemy lines under cover of darkness, tasked with securing key bridges and roads to disrupt German reinforcements. As dawn broke, an armada of nearly 7,000 ships approached the Normandy coastline, carrying more than 150,000 soldiers toward the beaches. The landings themselves varied dramatically in intensity. At Utah Beach, resistance proved relatively light. But at Omaha Beach, American forces faced devastating machine gun fire from well-fortified cliffside positions, resulting in the operation's heaviest casualties as soldiers struggled to gain even a foothold on the sand. British and Canadian forces at Gold, Juno, and Sword faced their own fierce resistance, but gradually pushed inland as the day progressed. Despite catastrophic losses, particularly at Omaha, Allied forces successfully established a foothold along the Normandy coast by nightfall. In the days and weeks that followed, hundreds of thousands more troops and tons of equipment poured through the beachheads, allowing the Allies to press deeper into occupied France. D-Day marked the beginning of the end for Nazi Germany's control of Western Europe. Over the following months, Allied forces liberated Paris and continued their advance toward Germany, opening a crucial second front that placed unbearable pressure on German forces already struggling against the Soviet advance from the east. The cost was immense. Thousands of soldiers lost their lives on the beaches of Normandy that single day alone. Yet their sacrifice fundamentally altered the trajectory of the war, paving the way toward the eventual defeat of Nazi Germany less than a year later. Today, the beaches of Normandy stand as hallowed ground, and D-Day remains one of history's most studied and remembered military operations, a defining testament to Allied cooperation, sacrifice, and the price of liberation. See you in the past.